Chrysler 200 review. The 2015 Chrysler 200 has a noisy base engine and an undersized back seat, according to reviewers, though they praise the top-quality interior materials and hearty, optional V6 engine. The 2015 Chrysler 200 features a standard four-cylinder engine that reviewers say provides adequate power but is louder than most rivals' engines. They prefer the swift acceleration and throaty exhaust sound of the available V6. All Chrysler 200 engines are mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission that critics say occasionally has trouble finding the right gear and can be slow to downshift during hard acceleration, though generally they find it smooth shifting. According to the EPA, the four-cylinder 200 gets 2,336 miles per gallon city highway, which is on par for the class, while the V6 model gets 1,932 miles per gallon, which is slightly less than V6-powered rivals' fuel economy. Reviewers say the 200 is reasonably nimble for a mid-size car. Most write that the 200's steering is precise, though a few think the steering is a bit numb. The Chrysler 200 receives praise for its powerful brakes and compliant ride over uneven pavement. Ready to buy? Get the best local price on a 2015 Chrysler 200. Critics praise the abundance of quality materials lining the 2015 Chrysler 200's trendy interior, which they say surpasses the interiors of class competitors. They note that the trunk is substantially larger than the class average. Critics find the front seats supportive, but they say the rear seat is tight. Some say the 200's easy-to-use Connect infotainment system is the best in the class. Standard features in the 2015 Chrysler 200 include proximity key, a 4-speaker audio system, a USB input and Chrysler's U-Connect infotainment system. Available features include leather upholstery, front seats that are heated, ventilated and power adjustable, dual-zone automatic climate control, a dual-pan panoramic sunroof, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, a 9-speaker audio system, satellite radio, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspot capability, an upgraded U-Connect system with a 5-inch touchscreen and a U-Connect system with navigation and an 8.4-inch touchscreen. Other available features include a rear-view camera, rear parking sensors, forward collision warning with full automatic braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-path monitoring, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, parallel park assist and perpendicular park assist. Chrysler 200 performance. Reviewers say the 2015 Chrysler 200's base four-cylinder engine has enough power to pass on the highway, but they prefer the potent available V6. Many test drivers think the 200 is rather agile for a mid-size car, though a few say it isn't as nimble as some rivals. Acceleration and power. The 2015 Chrysler 200 comes standard with a 184 horsepower, 2.4-litre, four-cylinder engine and a 9-speed automatic transmission. A 295 horsepower, 3.6-litre V6 engine is optional. According to the EPA, the four-cylinder 200 gets 2,336 miles per gallon city highway, which is on par for the class, while the V6 model gets 1,932 miles per gallon, which is slightly less than the fuel economy estimates of rival V6-powered cars. Most test drivers write that the Chrysler 200's four-cylinder engine provides adequate power for highway passing. However, a few critics wish it was more potent, and several mention that it is louder than rival four-cylinder engines when accelerating quickly. Most reviewers prefer the available V6 for its strong acceleration, and some like its roaring exhaust note. Automotive journalists report that the 200's 9-speed automatic shifts smoothly, but is sometimes slow to downshift during harder acceleration and has difficulty finding the right gear at times. Handling and braking. Critics report that the redesigned Chrysler 200 is fairly athletic for an affordable mid-size car, though some say it's not quite as nimble as more dynamic competitors like the Honda Accord and Mazda 6. A few reviewers note that the 2015 Chrysler 200's steering is a bit numb, but they write that it's precise and sporty for a mid-size car, especially in comparison with rivals like the Toyota Camry. In addition, the 200 earns praise for its strong, confidence-inspiring brakes and compliant ride. Chrysler 200 interior. Reviewers agree that the all-new 2015 Chrysler 200 has an elegant cabin filled with high-end materials, with some saying the 200's materials are comparable to a luxury car's. The 200 has a very large trunk for the class, and automotive journalists think its Uconnect infotainment system is one of the easiest to use in the class. They say the 200's front seats provide good comfort and support, but that it has a smaller rear seat than many competitors, with inadequate leg and headroom for taller passengers. Seating. The 2015 Chrysler 200 seats 5 and comes standard with cloth upholstery. Available features include leather upholstery, front seats that are heated, ventilated and power adjustable, and a heated steering wheel. Reviewers think the Chrysler 200's front seats offer good comfort and support, though some don't like their high position. Critics agree that the 200's rear seat is short on legroom and headroom compared to its rivals. Test drivers note that the 200's roof pillars hinder visibility. However, they say the 200 is as quiet as a luxury car. Interior features. Standard features in the 2015 Chrysler 200 include proximity key, a 4-speaker audio system, a USB input and Chrysler's Uconnect infotainment system. Available features include dual-zone automatic climate control, a dual-pan panoramic sunroof, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, remote start, a 115-volt power outlet, a 9-speaker audio system, satellite radio, Bluetooth, HD radio, Wi-Fi hotspot capability, an upgraded Uconnect system with a 5-inch touchscreen and a top-of-the-line Uconnect system with navigation and an 8.4-inch touchscreen. Other available features include a rear-view camera, rear parking sensors, forward collision warning with full automatic braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-path monitoring, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, parallel park assist and perpendicular park assist. Reviewers write that the 200's interior controls are intuitive, and they especially like the Uconnect infotainment system, which, they say, responds perfectly to user inputs. Some think it is the best infotainment system in the class. Cargo. The 2015 Chrysler 200 has 16 cubic feet of trunk space, which is very good for the class. The 200 comes standard with 6,040 split-folding rear seats, which expand the cargo area to accommodate long items. Reviewers note that the rear seats don't fold completely flat, though they think the 200 offers more in-cabin storage than most rivals.